Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to...
With Wicked, Ariana Grande-Butera begins a new era. Interesting,
Ooh,
so...
that rhymes.
Bars. But,
They ate with that one.
they already... I think the new era is her using full name. That's kind of...
Oh, that's
distinct. It is very coalescent. You know the name I'm going to give it. It is very Belinda, but she has to have her own name. We'll call her Belle. She has a nice little bell inside. This looks like the deep sea creatures.
I don't know.
Do you ever
Some sort of toy that looks cool. I've never seen anything like it before.
fall into a wormhole on TikTok and you get into the part where it's like 1,000
Yeah, this looks like something you would buy at a TikTok store or something.
creatures you've never seen before, and you're like, what planet do I live on? Have you ever been there? That part of the internet? Where you're like, whoa, time to leave. Have you seen those? I'm serious. It's like this guy, it looks just like this, but it has
It's
red
like a
blood
jellyfish.
eyes and teeth, and four big like lights coming out of its head, and then like balls here.
There's this fish, the lanternfish. It's in like the deepest, darkest part of the ocean.
Really?
That's why it has
And a
lantern.
see-through head. And you're like, I thought this was Earth. What have you?
W.
My name is Ariana Grande-Butera. I am using my full name for the movie. I have done it before in children's theater in South Florida and growing up in school and on my birth certificate. It was a decision that I made because this whole experience truly felt like a homecoming to little Ariana, and I wanted to capture it. This feels just kind of like the most important and full circle thing I've ever done.
I wonder why it's in black and white. Like, she's still alive. Usually they do it when the person's like gone.
I feel like to give a feel of like the 20s or 30s, because I feel like her hairstyle gives me like the Great Gatsby or something.
It does?
But those, not like the Great Gatsby, but those times.
Okay.
When I first saw Wicked, I did immediately love it to death. I think I know my life in 2 chapters, before seeing Wicked and after seeing Wicked. I started singing as early as I can remember. I mean, my first human memory is singing with my mom in the car, whether it was Barbra Streisand or In Sync or Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I've always loved singing. I don't think I remember a time when it wasn't a part of my life. I definitely remember when my mom pointed out to me that my voice was different.
She had an outfit change. That's interesting.
Or maybe the jacket just went.
Oh, I
don't know.
guess. Yeah, I guess.
Because when she's moving, I don't know if her jacket goes.
I guess that could be it. Yeah, okay.
But I don't remember a time when I didn't know that I loved and needed to sing. Music was always at the forefront of my life. I did grow up on movie musicals. Wizard of Oz was one of my favorites. I remember I used to sit in front of the TV with my little gingham dress and study Judy Garland's like body movements, how she held herself, and Toto.
Wow.
I think that my first impersonation was Judy Garland. I always had sort of like a fascination with sounds and tones and different accents. I remember watching it with not only the gingham dress, but I paired it strangely with a scream mask. I don't know why, but it was.
What's a scream mask?
You know, Scary Movie? The corpse mask, the dead mask, the face. That's like,
Oh, the one.
yeah,
the,
that's the scream
okay.
mask.
It a vision for it. Like I said, I need to put a spin on this, and I went with like a Jason mask or a scream mask.
You sang through the screen mask.
Yeah, it was muffled, but you could make out that it was there. I did stand up in my living room for my grandparents a lot. Then I would do different voices and different characters, and one of the first 2 were Judy Garland and Jennifer Coolidge, because I grew up loving Best in Show and all the Christopher Guest movies and Legally Blonde, and of course The Wizard of Oz. I think my favorite Halloween costume that I've done would probably be my
Wow,
best
she
friend
really
Miss Louise
manifested
and I
this life for her. She was meant to do this. She was born to do this.
Halloween pretty seriously. And one year we did Best in Show. I was Eugene Levy. I had 2 left feet. And I put gum in my Invisalign, and I shoved it up because I wanted my teeth to look like a little bit different, not like my teeth. And it was crazy, and I had eyebrows, and it was the whole thing. Liz and I had a casting call for dogs. We hired a perfect standard poodle to play Rhapsody in White, and then we hired a beautiful terrier to play Winky. I got lost in the sauce, and you can't tell it's me at all. I look like Eugene. My first red carpet outfit was a little green mini dress, and I think it was to the premiere of Fantastic Mr. Fox. And I had bright red hair because I was on Victorious at the time, and I had a little cat eye because I really loved that, even back then. And I remember having so much fun.
But she was a child actress, wasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, so...
She was in,
Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
every time I said the wrong one, they correct me. I'm scared to say it now. I'm like, oh.
yeah, no, she was on Nickelodeon. Yeah, so it makes sense, you know. She was already as a child acting professionally, you know.
And I remember being really proud but that I was invited to anything at all, but also like, this is so weird. Why do we do this? Why is this a thing? There are plenty of movies that make me cry. The Waterboy makes me cry. When they're being mean to Bobby Boucher, I fucking cry. I don't like it. I love
That's an
Bobby
Adam Sandler movie, Waterboy.
Okay. Who's Bob Boucher?
He was in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Boucher. And I fucking cry when they're mean to him. There's one moment in particular that I really don't like. And he goes, will you still be my friend? And then he goes, no, get away from me. And I literally am like in bed, I'm like this, fuck. And I literally lose it. I lose it. He's so sweet.
Do you think you're more like a cat or a dog?
Interesting. I think I have both in me. I think I'm dog forward, cat rising. Like I think my sun is in dog and my rising is in cat.
Okay, so that's how she adjusted your jacket. You just got the moment.
Dog forward, cat rising. Like I think my sun is in dog and my rising is...
What does that mean though?
In horoscope, you have like a sun sign, a moon sign, and a rising sign. So it's like different personalities in the planets and the movements and everything. It's a long explanation.
Okay.
It's in cat, just because I think cats are so boundaried, and I think I have a little bit of boundaries too now, you know? But I think I have the openness and emotional landscape of a dog, but with the boundaries of a cat. I do get starstruck.
Man, how does she? I don't know how she does it. It's like everything she says is so fascinating. It's like I don't know if she had the questions in advance, so she kind of knows. Okay.
I would think so. Yeah, for interviews, you
how
always get questions.
Because I would think I need to think about it. Like, give me a moment to think about this question.
Yeah, in interviews, you always get the question.
She's quick with it. I'm impressed.
Yeah, no, they prep you because they do that so they don't throw you up and give you a random question. So kind of have it in advance.
She's my number one favorite musician, songwriter, producer. And the first time I met her, I thought I was being catfished because she had invited me over. I thought I was being trapped, and I brought my mom and stuff. But we were going to be murdered together. But no, it was really her, and it was amazing. It was just such a dream come true. I love her. She's brilliant in every way. I think my favorite birthday was in Oz. I loved being there with my cast and crew, and everyone made me the sweetest video. I just cried all day long, and John Chu got me a beautiful bubble cake, and I just felt so celebrated and happy. I have never in my life felt the way I did when I found out that I got the role of Glinda. It was just like the biggest wave of gratitude and oh my goodness, everything's going to be okay forever now.
So before you read it, tell us your sign.
I'm Cancer. Cancers are watery and emotional and open-hearted and creative, and we like to be home and cozy and warm. Yes, we have a shell, but mine's a soft shell. I feel like I can see through it, and there's a lot of openness that leads the way, but it's there, and you earn your way in and you get to stay.
Oh my god, that was so much fun. Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.